Okay, it's recording now.
Okay, cool. So the first question is, why do we need to belong to social groups and communities?
Well, I think we should be part of social groups and communities because it's being part of social groups is like a way in where we can develop ourselves through the interaction with other people. Because if we stay like our thoughts to ourselves, we most likely wouldn't stay with our way of thinking or not know about what else is happening. While if we be participate or engage with other groups of similar or completely different ideologies of way of thinking, we can like start sharing this knowledge, and we can all like become more knowledgeable and interesting, as well as it's kind of fun like engaging with other people.
Yeah, I agree. And then, yeah, I think that as humans, we like to feel needed, and so that's also a good thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. The second question that about community and social engagement is, what effect does social exclusion have on individuals and groups?
And what effect does social exclusion have? Well, talking about what I was saying like previously, it's like being socially excluded. It greatly well, it greatly decreases the it's about not spending time with other people, and well, it's basically the problems that I talked before. Like if you can't be with other people, uh, you most likely feel alone and sad, because as we as humans always tend to seek the company of other people, and like to be together with someone else. And if this right is privatized from ourselves, I think it can cause a lot of troubles in ourselves.
Yeah. Like when you exclude people, I feel like it it sometimes can make bad people.
Yeah.
And so like if you exclude that person, then that can make them angry and act out. Or like if you don't sit with them in lunch, then that person could become depressed or something like that. I feel like it's really important to include people, and that especially in today's um, society, we value that inclusion instead of exclusion. And so yeah, um, I guess we just go on to the next question. Um, let's see. What kind of social interaction is possible in transnational, or virtual spaces? So I guess that's pretty important right now, and we're literally doing that.
Yeah, yeah. Well, in reality nowadays, because of the technology we're having, like almost all kind of of verbal and even sometimes we can like see each other, of type of communication is it's available, which is like a great thing, because we can communicate in a way like other people couldn't do it before. So while we're living this situation of the coronavirus pandemic, I think it's pretty helpful that these kind of advances have been developed, so we can keep in touch with other people in societies, and as we were saying previously, we do not feel socially excluded, and we can keep participating in like our schools, while keeping ourselves healthy. Um, but yeah, like other things such as it's still not the same as being like in person, because you're not like feeling each other or hearing them, or like sometimes just being close to another person makes you feel like more comfortable than seeing each other through a screen or standing here.
Yeah, and it's tough though because Zoom and like online stuff is so much different, and so it's and virtual school can be kind of boring and like hard to be motivated. And you guys are all virtual still, right?
Yeah, we're having all virtual classes in like seems like March.
Oh, geez, yeah. I'm glad that we don't have to do that, but this actually next week we're going virtual for a week as like a reset, but it doesn't really make sense.
Yeah.
It's very weird. And so yeah, virtual school is hard, but I guess we kind of need it in order to stay in school, and it's important for that reason.
Yeah, I also think like as I was saying, it is much harder to pay attention because you're not like feeling the other person who is like talking to you while and you're in your house or in your room where you go to sleep and rest. So it's like you tend to kind of not paying attention or go or sleep or I don't know look at other stuff.
Yes. Yeah, I feel like sometimes when you're in class, you're just like you're so tempted to pull out your phone and like not pay attention. When it's like when you're in person, you wouldn't really do that because there's like more consequences, and it's also not as easy to just slack off.
Yeah.
Yeah, your motivation's just gone. Anyway, the next question is is the exclusion of some people necessary in order to create a bounded group?
Well, I don't think this is necessary because well sometimes when you decide to be part of a group you do it because you feel like it or you want to be part of it and not because you're forced to well which sometimes is the case but mainly when you're engaging personally with something it's because you like to and I think like excluding someone from doing something they like it's not necessary and should not be done.
Yeah.
Well, I think that's it for me in English. So maybe I'll start asking you the questions in Spanish.
Oh wow, that was quick.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So,
A
este,
mismo.
yeah,
Are you
sí,
gonna say the
hablamos
same
español.
questions?
Sí, aquí también tengo la lista. ¿Por qué crees importante que las personas den tiempo para hacer voluntariado o ser voluntarias en la sociedad?
Uf, es importante porque para trabajar en voluntario uh, en nuestra comunidad es importante para ayudar a las personas en necesito y uh, estas personas no tienen cosas básicas y es una es un problema en nuestra sociedad, uh, pero necesito más voluntarios y es importante porque uh, para trabajar en voluntario no es fácil, un, es un acto de courage
Coraje.
y sí, sí.
Sí, pues yo también siento que el voluntariado es muy importante porque es una manera de ayudar a la sociedad. Y de hecho, o sea, en mi prepa, en mi escuela, empecé un grupo estudiantil que hacemos torneos de videojuegos y el dinero recaudado lo donamos a caridades. Y esa pues siento que es una manera de que nosotros estamos haciendo una clase de voluntariado.
Sí. Uh, yo trabajo voluntario en una biblioteca para el verano pasado y yo no hizo mal, no, no hizo mucho, pero es un, es un trabajo de mí, sí.
Este, ¿Cómo, qué tanto crees que nuestras identidades son creadas por nuestra familia o la educación que tenemos?
Oh, un segundo. Mi teléfono no es. No. Oh, ok. Lo siento, lo siento. Repite, por favor. Uh, puedes repetir.
Sí, sí, sí. Este, ¿Qué tanto crees que nuestras identidades son creadas por nuestra familia o educación?
Oh, la familia es una parte grande para mí, uh, un gran parte para mí porque la familia es un gran parte de mi vida y mis padres formar mis, mi identidad y mis uh, constructos sociales y más. Por ejemplo, religión y cosas diferentes de like, cosas de uh, deportes y otras uh, cosas en su vida, en mi vida. Y sí, la familia forma mi vida y no es el mismo para todo y más.
Sí, yo también creo que la familia es principalmente lo que nos forma como somos y también la educación porque es lo primero que aprendemos, pero como quiera, al final de cuentas siento que lo que más influye es nuestras amistades, no necesariamente lo que más, pero sí, no otro factor que sí influye mucho.
Sí.
Este, este, ¿Tú crees que los países están educando a las generaciones más nuevas para ser aptos para los desafíos que impone la época donde vivimos?
Um, ¿Esa tercera pregunta?
Sí, del siglo XXI.
Uh, ¿De Chomsky?
No, la anterior. Our countries effectively. Bueno, podemos seguir. Chomsky, una vez dijo, este, la educación es un sistema de ignorancia impuesta. Este, ¿Tú qué crees, tú qué piensas pues de esta frase que dijo? ¿Estás de acuerdo?
Sí. Um, Chomsky este cosa es difícil y complicado para mí porque uh, es la educación es un sistema de aprender y es difícil para enseñar la verdad real y en realidad no es la, la educación de ignorancia es un tipo de expresión porque no tiene la información de muchos países y muchos biases en otros países por ejemplo, América es diferente de Europa y África y diferentes países o continentes. So, no es un sistema de ignorancia, es un, es un sistema de aprender un tipo de la historia o de uh, otros sujetos. So, creo que no. Creo que es, sí,
Yo creo que ahorita, hasta cierto punto, sí lo tomaría como correcto porque muchas veces lo que hace la educación es que te dice que tienes que pensar de una manera y te está como limitando la manera en que puedes aprender de si lo estás viendo de otras perspectivas. Así que yo creo que con el sistema que se tiene por lo general o el más popular que se tiene aquí, es importante no solo quedarse con los aprendizajes que te dan en la escuela, sino intentar pensar y con pensamiento crítico de lo que aprendes.
sí, sí. Muchos perspectivos es más importante en nuestra vida y nuestro sistema de educación ahora, especialmente.
Sí, y
I think.
bueno, creo que I think we're done.
Oh, that was quicker than I thought.
Yeah, we've got like 16 minutes.
Oh, cool. That's
So
yeah.
yeah, that's great. So let me save